Welcome to Rolling with Robs. For those who have been here, have been watching my videos, hi guys. And for those that are new here, then welcome, and I hope that you enjoy this journey with me. So today it's about the Grad to corporate segment, where I asked people on Instagram to ask me any question regarding the transition from a graduate to someone who's working in a corporate environment. And I brought a friend with me. Here she is.
Hi.
Meet Bernice. This is my friend.
Hello.
/ co-worker colleague. We're both working at this tech consulting firm. But Bernice, take it away. Tell us who you are and what you studied, where you studied, and why you chose to work at this company. We're not going to mention it, but
This company. So, as Robina mentioned like 3 times, my name is Bernice. I studied at the University of Pretoria. I studied finance. How I ended up in consulting, I really have no idea.
yeah.
The pay was good, the benefits were great.
So here we are.
So here we are.
Yeah.
And I regret it not at all. I think it's an interesting journey, but I think it's always nice to meet people like Robina along the way to keep me sane.
You're welcome. Thanks for that intro. So disclaimer, we're going to be as honest as possible. We're not going to mention the company, obviously, and but we're going to answer every question as much as we can.
Yeah.
So let us begin. Right, so the first question, B, goes to you.
Alrighty.
The question is there time for yourself, your creative ventures? Do you get excited to go to work?
There's definitely time for myself. The thing about consulting is that there's no average day from what I've experienced. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But there's no average day. So there are days where we're intensely busy and other days where we're doing nothing. Well, not doing... I hope my boy doesn't see this. but we're doing nothing.
Yeah.
So in the time that I'm doing nothing, I have time to learn something new.
Yeah.
Look for inspiration elsewhere, and time for myself outside of work. I mean, when you have good people that you want to build relationships with, you make the time for them. So I think there's more than enough time. If you finish your work, performance is key. Finish your work when you feel you need to finish it.
Yeah.
Then you'll get to where you need to be. Righty. Are you more effective working from home or the office, or both?
I'm definitely a homebody. And my team knows this as well. So, but I am at work most of the time. But luckily in my team, as we said, it depends on the team you're in and how flexible they are. You are allowed to work from home. You can take those days and just be online from home. I think the only thing that matters is that you're online and you're doing the work. Next question. How did you prepare for the corporate interview since you have okay, this one's for me now. Never mind. How did you prepare for the corporate interview since you have an engineering background? Well, I heard through the grapevine that consulting firms really love engineers.
They do. They really do.
So I just had to know, what did I have to know? I prepared a lot of the personality vibes.
Yeah.
What behavioral.
Like the tell me about yourself questions.
Tell me about yourself questions. Also the situational ones, like tell us about a time you solved a problem and you succeeded.
I love that question.
I hate it. And I also prepared how to answer structurally. So and I had to. There's the STAR technique.
Situation.
I learned how to answer in that sense, where I knew exactly how to retell a story in the most sensible and logical way, so that they can also see that I know how to to answer questions. I know how to think quickly, and I think they were just looking for that.
Yeah. What sticks to the interviewer is how you make them feel as well, because that's quite important in consulting, considering you're also interested in them other than just the company and the role that's being discussed during your interview.
To add to that, it's just very important to have questions.
Yeah. Very.
Ask them questions.
Personal
and be prepared. Know the
business.
Company. Yeah, know the company. That's a key one. You must know exactly what you're applying for. You can't just go there saying that I just saw you on the careers portal. Like you need someone who's invested in them as much as they'll invest in you too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, for you, B, how did you get around learning to manage your money whilst having a good lifestyle?
That's a very bad question for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're answering it because I don't have a good question.
The thing is, guys, me and money, I love to spend. And it's not necessarily just spending on myself. My giving love language is to spend on others.
That's true.
I love that.
You get spoiled. Yeah.
And so it becomes difficult. But the thing is, I'm the type of person where I can quickly understand the situation is tricky.
Yeah.
So when I see my finances are low and I still have the rest of the month to go, I'm not trying to have 2-minute noodles. I like expensive things.
Yeah.
I want to be fed. Then I try budget accordingly. In terms of saving, to be honest with you, it only really started towards the end of this year.
Well,
the nice thing about the company we work for is they have financial advisors for free.
Yes.
So it's really up to you how you use them. I did use mine, and I lied to him sometimes. If you're seeing this video, I'm sorry, but I lied to him about my savings. But what he did help me do is understand where my money's going.
Yeah.
So if I really wanted something for the month, then I could budget for it accordingly. And it's almost like I could hear him in my head.
Yeah.
to tell me not to spend because you really want to do this thing, and this thing costs money. If you spend it here, you won't have enough to go do this thing. So it's helped.
I started saving in March. I took 10% of my salary, and that helped me travel to Dubai, watch my latest vlog.
Wink, 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 wink. Having done a degree in EBE, how is the transition from engineering to corporate?
Oh, amazing! I just wanted to leave that. That EBE completely. I wanted to leave completely. Was so happy. I didn't enjoy my degree firstly, so I just did it because obviously I was smart enough to be accepted into the course, and also initially my interests were into geography and maths, and therefore I applied for a BSc in geomatics, so that deals with the earth and science and whatnot. But when I got there, I didn't enjoy it. So I already knew in third year that I have 1 year left, and in my fourth year, I'm going to apply to every consulting firm. I didn't look at any engineering firms at all. I just didn't want to associate myself with that.
Aren't we glad?
Yeah, look at us now. Also, my personality just didn't fit for it. I think that's what I realized. You can be smart, you can do something, but end of it, you need to be passionate about it. So that's why, for me, the transition was the best decision I could have done for myself, and I don't regret it. B.
That's really good. Proud of you.
Which one did you find easier between being a student and working?
Being a student. Guys, let's not lie. Being a student is the nice life because the thing is, you know what you're going to do during the day.
Yeah.
Somebody else has planned that for you. At the same time, you don't have to go if you don't feel like it. If you want to oversleep, you can.
Yeah.
If you had a student job, then your responsibility were quite limited in a sense that it's part-time, right? So, guys, being a student, I kind of miss those days. I really
Honestly,
do.
guys, we thought we were in the pits in Varsity. Boy. The problem is you thought. The problem is
we really thought.
We thought.
That's the problem.
We thought that we would be in a better position.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting money, right? We can
Which
afford
is great.
this.
I mean, they're paying for our suffering.
Exactly. Just for those who are still students, please guys,
Enjoy it.
enjoy it. Know that it's just for a short time. It's just 4 years and then it's done, honestly. And for work, it's your whole life. You're basically working towards
God
a pension
forbid.
fund. You're working towards a pension and retirement
Oh,
fund
God.
for like 50 years. So just trying to level that out and trying to see it in that perspective, I hope it makes it easier for you to remain a student and just enjoy your days.
Next question is, how did you know you were ready to step into the work environment? Were you even ready?
No, no.
Were you ready?
No, you're never ready. You're just never ready. You just have to do it.
Yep.
It's just one of those things where, I went to a very, very hectically expensive university. I didn't get a bursary until last year or the last 2 years. But just thinking of res, tuition, especially an EBE course, it's like 50,000 plus 40,000 res plus, it was 90 grand every year. And that was very hectic and taxing on my parents. And yeah, the parents were very drained. So I just had to get out of school. And also my final year was my dad's pension year, like ending. He was a pensioner. So I just had to leave. Yeah, I had to bounce, had to get a job. So it wasn't the fact that I was ready. It's just that I had to do it.
Yeah.
And for you, doll, what are the 5 things you wish you knew about the working life?
The 5 things I wish I knew about the working life. Top one. I am a first generation South African. So my parents are from Congo, and I wasn't really exposed to the South African environment. So top one is when Afrikaans people feel like everybody speaks Afrikaans, and you tell them, I don't understand your language. Also I have no interest in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I can understand it's your culture, but even in African cultures and many cultures, like you don't do that. If you know somebody doesn't speak the same language as you, but you can speak a common language, you will speak the common language. It's only for a short period of time. Like we're not forcing you to speak that common language forever, right? So that was kind of a shock to me. Another thing I wish I knew is that corporate's also very cliquey. I don't know if you've noticed.
It is, yeah.
But corporate is just like high school.
Yeah.
And I don't like people.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely taken me out of my comfort zone, whereby I had to kind of please other people
in order to get something.
Yeah, to get something. Also considering the level we came in as, you're at the bottom of the food chain. You have no choice.
Yeah, honestly.
If you want to make your way up, you have to figure it out. Number 3. More money equals more problems. I thought that was a joke.
That is so true.
I thought that was a lie.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually really true, because as much as we're earning more now, I still sometimes feel like I don't have enough at the end of the month. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I felt like I was living better and I had less. Number 4, I don't know if you want to help me out there.
Yeah, don't think the people you laugh with are your friends.
That is very true.
Yeah, don't. I think I haven't really experienced that, but I can see it a lot in other, like, just seeing at work and people I know, and when they tell me things, I'm like, these people don't have your best interest at heart. So you're like, they try and smile at you, but you're on your own, essentially.
Just to add on to that, guys, like, don't think hard work will get you where you need to be, especially not in this 2019 going into 2020. Like, that's not, you can work hard, that's beautiful, but it's about who you know.
That's the 5th point. Work smart, not hard.
Yep.
You need to work smart, and you need to be, unfortunately, you need to know how to speak.
You do.
You need to have a personality that is likable, or likable to most.
Needs to change.
Yeah, you need to stop being an introvert. You be an introvert at home. At work, you put on your brave face, your big girl panties, and then you need to you need to put your smile on so that people know who you are and that you are memorable to them.
Yeah.
Because, as we said, you're trying to climb up the food chain, right?
Yeah.
You can't stay in one position forever.
How was the transition from Cape Town to Johannesburg?
Guys, I miss Cape Town, and I think I miss it because of how
Robina.
relaxed. Wait, we're getting there. How relaxed Cape Town was. The association towards Cape Town, I miss that. Maybe if I was working, I would have been more stressed because Cape Town is much more expensive. I wouldn't be able to afford the rent, wouldn't be able to stay where I currently stay, and wouldn't be able to afford the life that I be like affording now. Maybe I'm not sure, but I think because I was a student there, I had so much fun, and that's why I miss it. But the transition to Joburg wasn't a difficult one. It's tougher for others because some just don't have family at all and they have to start from scratch and make friends, and you know how making friends is just tiring. It's exhausting.
It's a JAB.
And that's a job that I'm not willing to, tackle and do. So I was just very happy that I knew people here. So it wasn't tough at all.
Yeah.
How was the transition from varsity to working life?
It was a fairly seamless one because in varsity already I was putting myself in the mindset of being in the job space. I did my best to get involved in a way that I was job ready.
Yeah.
So being a part of societies, like in the executive committees and stuff.
Aight, girl.
And also just like going to events, like I don't know, here in Johannesburg there's this thing called LeaderX that's run by the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. So just going to events like about LeaderX, just understanding what are the current business trends in South Africa and globally. So just going to such events, they're free to students. Many of them are free to students. And also being a part of societies helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because they tell you.
I wish I was part of societies. I was just lazy. I just didn't do
It happens, babe.
Find
mentors.
Yes. Oh my word. Sorry, I need to add to that.
Yeah.
I had a very helpful mentor. He was also studying the same degree I studied, but he was like my senior by like 4 years. So he already been working and he knew exactly how to remove yourself from the engineering space and go into more of a corporate consulting lifestyle. Corporate environment. So he sent me all the tips, edited my CV for me, knew how reworded my cover letter for me so that I sound like a consultant, and also for interviews, like I was also given like heads up in that don't forget this, know how to answer this. So get a mentor, guys, and don't be afraid to reach out to people.
Yeah.
If you know my name, you'll find me on LinkedIn, or you'll find her on LinkedIn. We're very easy to. You can find us.
Help people.
We want to help you.
Win.
We don't want to. You'll know where we work also. If you, we don't want to say it here, but you'll know. But yeah, you just reach out to us, and we can help you too. We can.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point of creating this video. Is just to also lend out a helping hand.
That's right.
Right.
Question is, did you have VAC work experience before graduating? I'm struggling to find time and holidays to do VAC work.
I did have VAC work experience. I had it because it was mandatory. It was compulsory for us to do it. We had to do 25 days of VAC work, but the VAC work I did was based on my degree, so it didn't really matter. It just looks good on your CV to say that you've worked in an environment that was corporate or industry vibes. If you are struggling, try and split it up, or try and do it in your final year. I think there'll be more time in your final year.
Can I just add, like, even tutoring is considered a valuable experience because it's mainly when they look at your past experience as a graduate, as a student, is to see what skill you've gained. So tutoring teaches you a lot of things, and also your volunteer work.
Yes.
Do you volunteer?
Yes. And some interesting things too. I also put in that I was a promoter. I also put that in. They just want to
storytelling skills, guys.
Storytelling, yes. As a promoter, you must be able to tell a story. You need to sell the product. So just ensure that your CV, besides the work experience, that you are all-rounder in other aspects, and you're not just focused on your books, because they don't care about your degree.
They don't.
They just care that you've graduated.
You made it.
You made it, and
now it's big.
Yeah, because also the people that are interviewing you are humans. They're people. They're not robots that will tick with the words you say specifically.
Unless you make them feel like they are.
Yeah.
So have the conversation like you mentioned, guys.
Be comfortable, be natural, be yourself. Be yourself. Did you feel your degree was a waste?
No. I don't. The only issue I have with what I'm doing now in my degree is where to next. Because considering I don't have a lot of experience in finance, considering our work situation, it's just like, do I really want to go into my master's? Because what am I going to do with it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not in finance. I'm not in finance consulting. I'm in products consulting, which is something I actually really enjoy.
People don't know product. So what is product?
So product is basically trying to enhance customer experience as well as company performance and efficiencies. So we work in automotive, travel, retail, pharmaceutical, and two other things. But those are our focus areas.
Yeah, I don't think people know what we do. So you just explained yourself. She's a management consultant analyst. I'm a technology consultant analyst, and I'm in the mining sector. She's in the product sector. I'm in the mining resources sector. So we deal with energy, we deal with mining, we deal with power, electricity. Those are our clients. So just so that we answer the question.
I don't regret doing it. I think it's taught me a lot of fundamentals also that I can use in life.
Okay. I know, yeah. I also don't regret my degree as much as I hate it. Don't regret it because I've got the fundamental skills that can be transferable.
Yeah.
And I think that's what also landed me the job, because I showed my skills. I can code, maths. There's just so many softwares that I've used and that are of value to the industry I'm in.
Yeah.
So it's not a waste. Never is. You think it is, but it's never a waste.
What was the biggest adjustment?
Money. Money was the biggest adjustment. Also waking up. I can't wake up at all. She sees me. So we've got this program, and you can see when someone's online. So she sees the time I log on.
I am waiting.
She waits until as soon as I log on, she's like, "Good morning, baby, good morning." But that's like 9 a.m. I can't wake up, guys. Like, I try to do better, but I can't wake up. That's the biggest adjustment, trying to wake up. I'm trying to do better. So New Year's resolution.
That's right.
Get to work at 8.
Vision. Yep.
Get to work at 8. Money was another big adjustment. Just being able to manage my finances well, because I'm just going to be honest, I had pocket money of 2,000 Rand last year, and I was able to manage that. Like, I could go for lunches, I could buy lunch at school, I could buy groceries. I don't know how it works.
I also don't get it.
I don't know how it works, but
I was even tithing and I still had money left.
And then my additional pocket money was from working at a club. Yeah, I was working there as a promoter, but that was just like up to 3,000. I was able to manage that. But now,
more money, more problems.
More money, more problems. Just money. Money.
Ask me this one.
Okay, I'll ask you that one. Okay. Was job hunting a humbling experience?
It definitely was.
Or was it? Tell us. Why did you tell us?
Job hunting is hard, guys. Like, it's a humbling experience because obviously, like, in university and everything just works fine. And you start applying and you just get the regret to inform me email. And you're like, I'm sorry. What? Because the thing is, they don't necessarily tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah.
So now you're like, oh my gosh, it's me.
Yeah, you do think it. Yeah.
Like, what did I do? Like, what is it? It's me. It has to be me. Like, why wouldn't you want me? And so it was humbling in a sense that everything doesn't go your way, not as planned.
Oh, yeah.
And it's okay.
You can say that.
And you know what, guys, it's really fine because So I'm very much a believer that God does everything for a reason. And like when you see the bigger picture, you're like, actually, wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. But those companies that said no to me in the past are coming back, and I'm also just like, I regret to inform you.
Look at God.
Because I'm petty like that.
Yeah.
You know what? You just have to keep going, hey? There'll be at least one company that wants you. And if that one company wants you, you give your best. Because, you know, not everybody has that opportunity in this economy. It's hard.
That is very true. That is very true. It was very humbling for me too. I got rejected left, right, and center. There's just so many bright minds and great people. And it's so like, gives you so much anxiety having to apply and get rejected and then apply again, and just having to have that momentum. Like, I remember last year I had to give myself like a break from applying because I was just in this dip, this low of they're not gonna accept me anyways, or you know, there's just a dip, and then I recharged again and then I applied again. But then I also had that mantra of what's for you will be for you, and what's for me is now mine. Well, thank you, Beam.
Thank you.
That
and
was
guys,
great.
if you need more advice, you know, like the lines are open.
I'll throw her handle. I'll throw her handle here, and then you guys can do all the research on her, and you can reach out to her. I'm also available.
Treasure hunt.
Ask me on that LinkedIn platform, not on Instagram, and I'll answer you. But thank you guys for asking those questions. I hope we have informed you and educated you guys best possible way. If you have more questions, please comment down below and we shall answer those. B will also answer in the comment section. She'll be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That was fun.
It was.
Topics at the Houghton Hotel. We're at the Houghton Hotel. And it's been great. It's been great.
It's been a good
So thank you guys. See you in the next video.
Bye-bye.